Nothing devalues skills and commitment like wrong attitude.
Today, Sorry, horse horse. Today. Breaking limit.
You're welcome to Breaking Barriers with Jairus Elizabeth. And yes, this week we'll be doing the last chapter of our book, Ruling Your Word. And guess what's the topic? The power of attitude. Yes, the power of attitude. Let's go. Greatest men in the Bible were not made by their strength or might, but they were made by their attitude. For instance, Abraham was made by his attitude of obedience. Moses was a leader, not because of his strength, but because of his meekness. And David's courageous attitude made him defeated Goliath in spite of his stature. The exalted throne of Christ was built on the right attitude. Obedience led him to the cross, which in turn led him to the throne. Nature of a tree determines the fruit it bears. A mango tree cannot bear orange fruits. That means your nature is what makes way for your future. So take note that every great attitude stem out great attitude, and every negative nature will lead to negative future. It takes more than skills and strength to scale through in life. So therefore you must cultivate right attitude. If you must be productive and fulfill destiny, there are 4 aspects in life that you must cultivate right attitude. And that is 1, attitude to life. 2, attitude to God. 3, attitude to work. And 4, attitude to money. So we'll be taking each point one after the other. The understanding of these 4 points will give anyone great adventure in life. So number 1, attitude to life. Yes, attitude to life. To make difference in your world, you must realize that life is a gift and not a grief. It is a privilege and not a right. God made us, so we must maintain the attitude of gratitude towards our Maker for the privilege of existence, so that He does not withdraw the breath He gave to us. Like the psalmist said, everything that has breath, praise the Lord. Apart from appreciating God, the understanding of what life means will help you make your life count more. So what is life? Life is the act of living, and its evidence is in contribution. When you stop contributing to your word or to the world, you no longer live, you are merely existing. Yeah. Life is about contribution, not consumption. It's about relevance and not significance. It is about giving and not receiving. And it is your giving that provoke your receiving. Can you imagine you eating and drinking for days without going to toilets? It will soon turn to poison. Likewise to when you accumulate wealth without giving out, life soon becomes miserable. Life is a responsibility, and the right attitude to life is the responsibility we owe our destiny. Okay, number 2 is attitude to God. Most people, even the faithfully serving Christians, have this lopsided view towards God, and this might or will eventually crush their destiny. God is a loving Father and not a collector. He proves His love by meeting our needs. And don't ever think that you're giving to help Him. In fact, He don't need our help. Remember, He said He's going to raise a stone to praise Him. God is never a user of mankind. He's a molder of destiny. He is not and never a deceiver. His name is called Faithful. He is our only dependable rescue. With the right attitude, you can easily get Him committed to your case. If God be with you, no one can be against you. Remember, divine presence is the greatest asset in the race of life. Yes, number 3 is attitude to work. Attitude to work. Like we said in our previous chapter, we said work is never a cause. And work existed before cause. Like in the book of Genesis, God asked Adam to work before eventually caused them because of their disobedience. And work is the channel of blessing designed by God for our destiny. Nothing happens until you make it happen. Your attitude towards work will determine your ultimate worth in life. When you see someone who is forced to work or must be supervised before he work, that means that person has a negative mindset towards work, and it also means he is enslaved to work. You must realize that any skill you acquire on your job is an investment to your future. And if your attitude is just working for someone, then you have a negative mindset and it will not enhance your worth. You must work to learn and not work to earn. Working to learn makes you a leader, and working to earn makes you a slave. There is dignity in labor, and it is designed by God to enhance our worth in life. So number 4 is attitude towards money. Attitude to money. Once again, I said money has no magical meaning. No, it has no magical meaning. It is just a medium for the exchange of goods and services. And if you are not providing goods and services, then you are not qualified to enjoy this financial fortune. Money in your hand enhance your stewardship to the world and not to enlarge your possession, just like the biblical rich fool. If you don't have the working knowledge of financial blessing, it has the power to destroy you. Money is essentially for doing good. Being rich is a good job, not just for the accumulation. There is one thing you cannot overdo. It is called good. The bigger your capacity to bless others, the greater your level to be blessed in return. That means you determine the extent at which you will be blessed. And so today we've come to the conclusion of our book review, Ruling Your World. Yes, so far so good. It has been a nice journey, and we've succeeded in stating the principal power of each chapter. And if we faithfully employ this principle into our daily life, it will have a long way to turn our life around and even the world as a whole. Always remember that change is a possibility at any point in time. It all begins with a desire, a choice, and a passion for change. Point to note: a change does not just occur, a change is effected. Every positive change of position is a product of the application of relevant force. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.